Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. I am Jerome of Unified Energetics. I, for a while, I felt I didn't feel the calling to do videos as much. The expression felt as if it changed a bit, and I felt I needed to go go deeper inside of myself to just deep dive into what my own awareness was showing me, and how was I here to serve. Yeah, and so it took me on a 3 year journey, just learning more about myself. And so now, with a deeper level of awareness and wisdom that has been gathered from these experiences, I am now here once again to express the gratitude of being able to exist here on this planet, being able to live here and have the awareness that all of us are coming to at this time, yeah, of how our relationship with energy, our relationship with each other works more, our relationship with ourselves, the most important connection, because that is the connection that we have to the divine, that source point within ourselves, the eternal spark, as Optimus Prime would call it, the all spark. It is there, it is within us, the connection with the plasma light. And so I wanted to share at See Divine. I wanted to share within a series of videos how imprints work, bioenergetic imprints work within our DNA, within our bodies, and how they affect us as these sun cycles continue to increase, as the outpicturing, which is the ripple effect of our frequencies. So as we create or we generate a particular frequency within our energetic field through emotions, through thoughts, through visual stimulus, right? We create a ripple effect. There's a ripple effect that's caused or created that goes out into our reality. And we would consider it to be the external reality, our bubble of awareness. And it ripples back. It comes back to us, yeah? So again, it's like you're sending out light, and the light now hits a mirror and comes back. And you're able then to see physically what your frequency was sending out. And so imprints have a very strong role to play with the influence of our physical manifestations, our physical materializations. And one of the things I wanted to share about imprints was how they actually affect the body. So I call them imprints. In some teachings, they may call them karmic imprints, right? And these karmic imprints, hold on. Okay. These karmic imprints actually are generated through certain thoughts, certain awarenesses that may have been subtly implanted into our consciousness, and they can tend to generate something like a knot, yeah. And these knots are packets of information. So you can see with plants, right? They have, this is a vine, by the way, yeah. This is a vine that's connecting into this tree and is actually spreading through the tree. So this is a good example. The knots, these knots within plants have, I see them as information, and they're able to create roots, right? They're able to latch on to certain things and supplant themselves, right? Imprints, bioenergetic imprints or karmic imprints, have a similar makeup as well. So I see them as uh, latch points. So in other videos, we can go into talking about implants, uh, parasites, even, because all of them have a corresponding a corresponding connection. But for this video, we'll just go into the imprints or packets of light, packets of information that may supplant itself, is not good or bad, supplant itself into the DNA, and it creates an outpicturing of a particular situation. It could be even a particular person, right? A particular, even as it gets into a more crystallized form, as it becomes more condensed, especially with a lot of how the sun is actually, how our bodies are actually responding to the sun and the energy, the frequencies, the dimensional frequencies that are coming in, along with a lot of this radiation that is coming in from the sun in a more physical sense. These imprints actually become more dense. Yeah, so I would have maybe explained this in previous videos years ago, yeah, certain aspects of it, but this is me coming from a different understanding now. And so as these energies condense, they have the real ability or the real uh, connection to manifest as actual physical ailments within the body. So it may, the simplest case may be an injury with the shoulder. Recently I had an injury with my shoulder that was giving me some problems. I came to recognize that it was an imprint of mine, of, well, it materialized within my thoughts as a situation of me falling and injuring my arm. And I do recall having a dream about that as well. And lo and behold, 2 weeks later, I injured my arm, my shoulder. It's completely gone now, but yeah, it took me coming back to even the knowledge of imprints to actually clear a lot of that. Plus also learning the physical aspects of rehabilitation. So we take a holistic approach, or at least for the journey that I'm on, right? Some other people may, they may be able to, they may just need the permission slip of coming to the reality of the situation as an imprint and just clearing it. Other people may have to experience the clearing of the imprint through the thoughts, and also being able to now rectify certain things. So we're able to, as we meet other people on our journeys, we're able to share this knowledge with them, right? But yes, imprints can manifest as physical notches, physical ailments within the body or situations. And there are many ways to deal with them. Some ways we can deal with them are walking the karma. So actually, again, like I just explained, doing, maybe for my injury, I would have maybe just been doing rehabilitation of moving my arm up and down, stuff like that, different exercises. I may have had to go to a chiropractor, that um, physical, like getting that done, and that's very important as well. Or feeling into the body, feeling into the area, recognizing what it means for you within the subconscious mind, and resolving it in that way, and the energy clears, and then your body ceases to exist in one reality and begins existing in another, in a reality where the uh, the ailment didn't exist. Yeah. So I wanted to share that as my, I guess my welcome back video. I am going to be sharing more on these imprints because I feel it is a topic that locks into a lot of things that we as beings existing here in this reality need to understand a bit more. At least this speaking from my perspective, I needed to understand it, to understand it a bit more, and I'm sharing these realizations here. So yeah, any questions, you can leave them in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you soon.